What up, y'all? Welcome to the video, man. As y'all come in, y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If it's your first video of mine you came across. Now, with this video, man, I got a question for a certain selective of people, right? Which is Terence Crawford fans. And anybody else who want to answer it, right? So, when this fight with Terence Crawford versus Amnesia was announced, Crawford fans would come up with excuses like, oh man, Terence Crawford, man, he got him a fight. Errol Spence need to get him a fight. Oh man, the fight's still gonna happen after Amnesia because they ain't fighting till 2023. Okay, now check this out. This is my question for them people that got that to say, right? So let's just say, right, because this is highly likely. I'm hearing other things that the fight not might happen, but let's just say the fight with Terence Crawford and Amnesia is on like it was reported that it was on, right? So let's just say Terence Crawford and Amnesia does 150 pay-per-view buys, which is highly likely. It might just do, it might hit 200, but around 100, 150 pay-per-view buys or whatever, right? Which would be the lowest numbers he ever done. He ain't never did. He always did what his other lowest was probably like 60,000 pay-per-view buys. But if he come out this bitch and do 100, 200 pay-per-view buys, the worst numbers he ever did, and then he try to go back to negotiations and keep that on the table like Bernice with the Birkin said, or like, the fans been saying, Terence Crawford fans been saying, he tried to go back to the table and revisit the Errol Spence contract. Now we can't, that contract doesn't last anymore. Now we gotta send you a new contract because you just did horrible numbers. So now you went from 35% to 10%. Does Crawford even take that, or he still feel like he cheated? You see what I'm saying? Does this fight with Amnesia lower his stock even further than where it was at first? That's what I want to know. Because niggas going to go pick up this little bag, thinking everything finna go be fine. Not little bag, big bag. And that's even if they even got the bag to even give him. But I'm just saying, little bag compared to the bag that he was going to make with Errol Spence. So the fact he going to go fight this man, he pulled some super low numbers, right? Lowers his stock, and then you try to come to the table with Errol Spence. Does that hurt his shit even more? Because my name is Mr. No Sources. I don't have no sources, so I just had to pose that question because I'm just curious on that. Because, the boxing geniuses around this motherfucker who know everything about boxing, and ain't nobody else know nothing about boxing except for him, right? So I just want to know, does this nigga stock drop lower? And then he come to the table, they like, man, we got to get you lower than what we gave you at first. And now you feel like if you feel like you've been cheated at first, then you really going to think you going to be cheated in. So how do we expect for the fight to happen? If Bud coming how he coming. So that's my only thing about the shit, right? Because best believe, I ain't trying to wish bad on nigga or nothing, but this shit, I'm just calling how I see it. This shit ain't going to do nothing. This shit ain't gonna do no numbers. 90% of niggas don't even know what BLK Prime TV is. Terence Crawford haven't even promoted this motherfucking fight. You see what I'm saying? He ain't even said nothing about it. He on Twitter talking about Loma fight, 7-11, 111 and 107. That's ridiculous. Nigga, he said that's crazy. No, what's crazy is you fight Amnesia on BLK Prime TV. That's what's really crazy. If we gonna talk about the crazy things in life, what's crazy is you ducked Errol Spence for this, nigga. That's what's crazy, fam. But I'm just saying, man, for the boxing geniuses, the niggas that know every fucking, these niggas act like they know everything. That's why my name Missing No Sources. Because I'm letting you know out the gate. I don't know shit. This shit strictly my opinion. And everything I think about. So, fuck it. But anyway, though. Terence Crawford ass. about to do record low numbers. The numbers about to be so low, I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. Unless we see the highlights on YouTube, because that's the only way. Because where do you download BLK Prime TV? Because I got a fat ass 75-inch Samsung TV on the wall at home, right? I ain't never seen, when you click on the little apps button on the remote control, I ain't never seen BLK on that motherfucker. So I don't even know if I did want to watch it. I don't even know how I would watch it. And I'm a hardcore fan. I don't even know how I watch it. So I'm just saying. So if this nigga do the low numbers that's expected for him to do, does he start drop even lower coming into the Errol Spence fight? See, you fucked yourself. You fucked yourself. Right? So you better pull out this motherfucker while it's good. I'm hearing it ain't gonna happen. You better not happen. Because I'm on your ass to the simple tits, so it don't even matter. You better pull out this motherfucker and jump back in that motherfucking, that water with that shark. You better open that door. I'm telling you, bro. You better open that door. Errol Spence had that motherfucker like the SWAT team. You better open that motherfucker, but it is what it is. I just had to come out here and talk about that. I thought of that. I'm like, damn. Bud hasn't even promoted his fight. Right? He loved not promotion. But then I thought about it, I'm like, shit, that is kind of him a little bit. He don't really promote his shit. Bob did say, Bob said he don't know how to promote himself, right? So if they gave him 10 million, I'm assuming that might be a guarantee. So that's why he ain't promoting himself. He don't even give a fuck. Long as he got the paper, he just want to. Oh, he got the paper. He ain't trying to promote a goddamn thing. But at least post a poster or something. So the date or so a nigga can watch the motherfucker. He don't even give a fuck. Niggas watch the fight. You know, it is what it is, man. They're going to have to pull out this shit. And I told, remember I said it. They're going to have to pull out this shit for me to leave it alone. Because if not, I'm on their ass. And even after, still, just for attempting to duck Errol Spence. Because that means you renege because you think niggas wasn't fucking with it. So you renege. So even then, I still on your ass. It don't matter. Because that means the hesitation, the hesitation just meant, oh man, I know I can't beat this man. He gonna take my fucking eyeballs. So I might as well take this 10 mil. And then I keep my eyeballs too. I keep my orbital. I keep my ribs implanted. So I'm good. But then you renege because you like, damn, niggas ain't really fucking with that. So you gotta come back to the table and shit. And then when you do come back to the table, he's still on that bullshit. He's still trying to fuck you up. And I'm on your ass still, no matter how it go. But y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm on Terence Crawford fans' ass. Y'all hit subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.